Sawyer, the radar was showing right here. Was showing 92, 93 for your inning out there. How good were you feeling? And what have you been doing the past couple of weeks?
Well, it was funny. I actually just asked our bullpen catcher when we were walking down the hall. I was like, "Did you sense anything different in the pen?" Because I didn't. I was like, it was just weird. Second pitch in, I looked up. I think it was like 88, and I was like, "Dang, I got like way more than that." Like I wonder, like if I can let one rip here, and I did. And the guy swung through it, so I knew I was getting it up there. As far as the last couple of weeks, I strained my hamstring like right before the Auburn series. I'm doing a PFP like we always do, and it's just kind of a freak thing. I've had that issue over the past 3 years, so did that. So I've just been taking some time off. It might just be an accumulation of things, but just taking time off with that, and throwing probably every other day for the last 2 weeks. So.
Sawyer, following up on that, what was going on earlier in the year? Mark said some days you felt great, some days you didn't, and just kind of take us through what that's like with your shoulder.
It's I can sit here and say it's not fair, but just the hand I was dealt with. Eyster actually we were just talking about it. The level of effort and what I bring to the mound is the same. Even when I was 80, 83 earlier in the season, and then when I hit 93 tonight, so that part is really frustrating. But I've been successful at managing that over the past. Last year I did it, so it's just a matter of me getting guys out. If my arm feels good or my arm doesn't feel good, so it's just the hand I was dealt with, so got to deal with it.
So you're obviously pretty frustrated after that Tennessee game a couple weeks back, and you seemed like you were pretty emotional walking off the mound tonight after striking that batter. Just take me through those feelings and how good did it feel to come out and do what you did tonight?
Well, like I was just saying, I would be lying if I said it didn't get to me. Have some days you have it, some days you don't. Some days it's in the bullpen, and I'll have it, and then the next day it just feels weird. So it's just, I'm just happy every time I'm out there. And I love these group of guys. I'm just glad we got the win. So, I knew 3-3 ball game. It was just nice to not screw up a game for us, honestly, because that was something I've really, I was serious what I said after the game. I was just happy that I was able to hold up my end for tonight, and I need to do that going forward. So.
Andrew, take me through that home run. What did you see on that one? And also take me through, I guess, fouling the ball off your throat a little bit.
Yeah, well, I guess the bunt, I squared a bunt and saw the ball coming out my face and didn't really move. I guess that kind of shows you how much I bunt, but but yeah, it hit off my finger and then just got me right in the neck. That was kind of a freak thing. It was kind of funny though. The home run, 2-0 pitch, and he left one kind of middle out over the plate, and it was 2-0. I knew he was gonna get something good to hit, and just try to stay through it and drive it the middle. It felt good after coming back last weekend struggling, and it felt good to have a good game today.
Andrew, we hadn't really talked to you since the injury. What happened on that play, and how did you get hurt?
Yeah, it was just a lack of communication between the two of us. It was nobody's fault. It was just something that happens in baseball, and it was just kind of a freak thing. We're lucky it wasn't a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. So we're lucky that what happened, and I wasn't out for a lot longer. So yeah, we collided, and my knees hyperextended, and caused that bone bruise. So.
Andrew, Mark was in here saying that you guys are kind of having to relearn trying to manufacture runs and use the bunt, use the squeeze, the stolen base, that kind of thing. How difficult is that to do when you guys played the first 20-some-odd games about getting on base and trying to hit it a long way?
No, absolutely. We were scoring all our runs, basically, home runs and doubles, and as much as we would have liked to continue that and even SEC play to keep that pattern going, It doesn't always work that way. So, it is something that, like you said, we've had to relearn and refocus on. So we're not just a one-sided offense. So I think it's definitely important to be good at all that kind of stuff. Bunts, hit and runs, and everything on the base pass, and not just being able to hit the ball far. So.
Andrew, this is a midpoint of SEC play. How important is this series? How important do you guys view this series going down there to Florida?
I think we just gotta treat it like every other series. I mean, it's just another team. It's nothing that we haven't seen already. Nothing that we haven't seen from Alabama, Georgia, Auburn, and we just treat it like another series. It's definitely a winnable series. It's something that we feel good going into, but we're not going to treat it more than it is. It's just another SEC series.
Is it any different for you being a Ocala native? I think Florida recruited you out of JUCO too. Do you have to work hard to keep your personal emotions in check? Yeah,
it's definitely special for me. Whenever I first saw it on the schedule, it was something that I've been excited for the whole season. Kind of going back home, seeing family, seeing friends, and there's definitely a little chip on my shoulder. I won't go much into that, but I definitely will be playing with some emotion this weekend for sure.
Andrew, several of you were putting up just great numbers early in the season offensively, and then when you started SEC play, really struggled. How much of an eye-opening experience was it for you to face that kind of pitching?
Yeah, it's different. We saw some good arms, with Liberty, and even Utah Valley had some good arms, and to be honest, besides Georgia, a lot of guys have been pretty similar to that, and I don't think it's as big of a difference as we're making it seem with some of our numbers right now, but. I think it's all about like you said earlier, relearning how to do some things and become a more complete offense, and I think once we're starting to figure that out now, and once we keep improving on that, then we're going to see those numbers improve also.